Today we're reading Psalm 73, and we are in for a treat today. As I was reading and preparing for our time together today, I was just reminded of how good God is. And these words were nourishment to my soul. And so I pray that they are for you as well today. Now, this psalm was written by a man named Asaph. He was one of the directors of David's Levitical choirs. And so he wrote many of the psalms, actually. In this psalm, he describes his frustration with what he observes in life. He says that the wicked, the people who are evil, seem to go through life without any challenge, and they get blessed and rewarded for it. And the people who are faithful to God, the people who follow after God, seem to go through challenge after challenge. Now, in verses 3-5, he writes this: "For I envied the proud when I saw them prosper despite their wickedness. They seem to live such painless lives. Their bodies are so healthy and strong. They don't have troubles like other people. They're not plagued with problems like everyone else." He goes on until verse 13, describing this disparity between how the wicked live and how the faithful live. He gets to this place in verse 13 where he asks this culminating question of God. He says, "Did I keep my heart pure for nothing? Did I keep myself innocent for no reason? I get nothing but trouble all day long. Every morning brings me pain. If I had really spoken this way to others, I would have been a traitor to your people. So I tried to understand why the wicked prosper, but what a difficult task it is." So he's obviously frustrated. I would guess from what he's saying, he's a little bit jealous of other people's lives and their seemingly good fortune. And he asks this question: God, is following you worth it? What difference does it make if it seems like my life is full of challenge and those who don't follow you have it so easy? And then in verse 17, we read this: "Then I went into your sanctuary, O God, and I finally understood the destiny of the wicked." Asaph went into the holy place, the place where God's people go to worship him, and it all became clear to him. Though it may seem like the wicked thrive and the faithful endure so much challenge in this life, for those who follow after God, their promise of true and abundant life that is free from hardship, challenge, pain, tears, and hurting, that is fulfilled in eternity. And then Asaph goes on to affirm promises that God does give the faithful this side of eternity and continued on to eternity. And we read this: "Yet I am always with you. You hold me by my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, and afterward you will take me into glory. Whom have I in heaven but you? And earth has nothing I desire besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." That last verse that we read is one that I often speak and meditate on in my mind because it's such an incredible reminder. Though this life is hard, and though it seems like there is challenge after challenge, and there's unfulfilled desire after unfulfilled desire, God is the strength of my heart. He is the one who sustains me through it all, and he is my portion forever. He is all that I need. Right before that verse, I don't know if you caught it, Asaph says, "And earth has nothing I desire besides you." Now, this verse hit me right between the eyes today. Can I really honestly say that God is the only thing that I desire, and there's nothing on this earth that I desire more? And if I were to honestly answer, I would say no. My flesh does desire things above God at times, and I compare my life to other people's more than I care to admit. However, my soul feels how true this statement is. There is nothing on this earth, Nothing that could ever happen, nothing I could ever receive that could ever fulfill me in the way that Jesus does, in the way that the promise of eternity with him does. A verse that has come up a lot for me recently is Ecclesiastes 3:11, and a phrase that is tucked in there that is just so beautiful is God has written eternity in the human heart. That is what our soul longs for. Nothing in this world will ever be able to fill the hole, the longing, the jealousy, the frustration we may feel in this life. Nothing will ever compare to living on this earth knowing the promise of eternity with Jesus. And all praise be to God that we have that hope today, because everything else on this earth, it's fleeting. Now, if you want to know more about this hope, about the reason for the hope that we have that goes far and above anything that this world could ever offer us, comment on this video or reach out to us at Light of the Desert's church office. We would love and be honored to continue this conversation with you, because as you can see, we get kind of excited about this hope for our lives that goes beyond anything that we can see and is true and lasting and full. So today, may we all rest in the promise of eternity with Jesus, and let the things of this world just fade away. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.
If these devotional videos are helpful to you, subscribe to our channel and click the notification button so you know when we post a new video. And of course, please share them with others.